Hello student, how are you? I hope you are safe and healthy. Today we are going to learn the important topics which is most recently introduced in India, that is GST, Goods and Service Tax. It is included in the class 11 accountancy in the journal part 2. So we'll let what we are going to learn it from this chapter, that what is the meaning of the GST, type of GST, advantage and disadvantage of GST, and accounting procedure of GST. Now GST meaning is, as we know it, G means goods, S for service, and T for tax, that is goods and service tax. One nation, one tax, which is introduced in 1st July 2017 in India, replacing all type of indirect taxes to a single tax, and GST rates are 0%, 5%, 12%, 18% and 28% in India prevailed. GST types are basically, we'll be learning, it's a part of indirect tax. There are two type of tax, direct and indirect tax. So it is indirect tax, so within the state, and GST outside the state, where the goods and services are produced. Within the state means goods and services are produced. Within the state is known as interstate GST, which is part of the CGST and SGST, 50-50% share. And outside the state is known as interstate GST, which is the IGST, we call it IGST, which is 100% share. Now CGST means central GST, SGST state GST, IGST integrated GST, and UT GST, United Territory GST. So this is different type of GST. Advantages of introducing GST. GST eliminate the cascading effect of the taxes. That means tax on tax. Cascading means tax on tax, like interest on interest in compound part. Over here also cascading means tax on tax. It was earlier there, now it is not there. Now abolition of multi-layer of taxes. Different union and state government introduced the different type of taxes. It is abolished. Resourceful administration of the government, enhance productivity and of the logistics. Creation of a common national market, so everyone come in under one umbrella, one tax form. Ease of doing business, it is for everyone, it be easy that one tax they know it, they need not pay separately to different state and organization. And tackling of corruption, that is another advantage of the GST. Disadvantages of GST, that it is increase the cost due to software and hardware purchase. Every business organization need to purchase one software, at least one software and hardware. Hardware means computer. Being GST compliant, everybody should know about GST and the educated about it. GST means an increase operational cost. Obviously they have to employ one person who knows the GST, how to file it, how to open it, how to operate under this software. Now GST is when it was introduced, it is the middle of the year, 1st July, so it was difficult again for them. GST is online, you have to do it, all this type of taxation you have to file it online, and small and medium organization find difficulties for filing of GST. Now accounting procedure for purchase of goods and services with GST, will find, if you are purchasing goods, purchase account debit. Now input GST, CGST will debit. Input SGST will be debit. Input IGST, if it is interstate, then IGST will be debit to cash or bank, or to creditor. If your credit purchase is there, then to creditor's account. So that's the purchase of goods with goods on credit and cash or cash. Now journal entry for purchase of assets with GST, and since you know it that the assets is debit, assets account debit. and purchase is there, so input CGST and input SGST debit, input IGST debit if it is outside the state, and to cash or bank if you make the payment. If you are credit, then it is to creditors being purchased assets with certain percent GSTs. It will be mentioned in the narration. Now next one is for payment of any expenses, like the audit fees, different expenses we are paying it with GST, so expenses account debit, and it is input CGST debit, input SGST debit, input IGST debit to cash or bank, or if it is credit, then to creditors account being expenses paid or payable with certain percent GST. So that is the expenses, regarding expenses GST. Now journal entries for sales of goods and services, so that is the opposite part as like purchase. So over here cash or bank account debit, because cash comes in as you sell it, and debtors account debit if you are selling on credit. Then output, over here output CGST to output SGST to output IGST to sales account, and being sold goods with certain percent GST. So that is the output will come while you are selling goods, then output GST will come. Now GST adjustment entry for purchase return. Earlier you have purchased it, now you are returning to the supplier. Now creditors account debit or supplier account debit, to input CGST will be adjusted, to input SGST will be adjusted, to input IGST will be credit, and to purchase return. So goods returned to the supplier with certain percent GST will be adjusted again over here. Next one is for GST adjustment for sales return. So it is the customer who is returning goods they have purchased earlier, now they are returning it. So the sales return account debit or return inward account debit, output CGST debit, output SGST debit, output IGST debit to debtors account, being the goods returned by the customer with certain percent GST is adjusted. So that is the GST. Some other GST adjustment entry for goods withdrawn by the proprietor, drawings account debit to purchase account, to input CGST, to input SGST account. For income received, that is rent received, so bank account debit, output CGST debit, output SGST debit to rent receive account, that is income. Now for goods lost by fire account debit to purchase account, to input CGST account, to input SGST account. So that is different other type of adjustment. Now setting off the input GST against output is output CGST. So output CGST account debit to input CGST account. For setting off SGST, input SGST to output SGST, output SGST account debit to input SGST, and similarly IGST also output to input SGST IGST. Now for payment of the GST, output CGST debit, output SGST debit, output IGST debit to bank account, that is settlement with the government. Finally you have to make the payment to the government. Now practice problem, we will practice one question over here. Let's see. From the following transaction of Singh and Company, Siliguri, West Bengal, you are required to journalize the transaction and pass the GST adjustment entries. July 2019. On 1st July, bought goods of rupees 20,000 plus CGST SGST 6% each. On 3rd July, sold goods rupees 40,000 plus CGST SGST 6% each. On 7th July, bought office furniture of rupees 5,000 plus CGST SGST of 9% from Raghu. On 10th July, sold goods of rupees 10,000 plus IGST 12% to Manish in Sikkim. On 11th July, bought stationery 300, CGST SGST 9% each, 6% each. Now on 15th July, bought goods rupees 10,000, IGST 12% from Seth and Brothers, Delhi. On 20th July, paid consultancy fees rupees 4,000 with interstate GST 18%. So now we will be passing journal entries, all these type of transaction, and we'll do the journal format over here as we learned in the previous classes previous part 1 journal, we know it. The left side is date, particular, ledger folio, debit and credit columns. The first transaction was 1st July 2019, bought goods of rupees 20,000 plus CGST and SGST 6% each. Now as you bought the goods, that means purchase account, your purchase is the debit, that is 20,000. CGST is 6% of 20,000, that comes 1200, and SGST also same amount, it is 50% share, as I told you before that it is also 12%. If it is 6%, SGST also 6%. So now altogether cash payment is there, cash paid rupees 20,000 plus 1200 CGST plus 1200 SGST, altogether 22,400. We will go to the journal format. We will write purchase account debit 20,000 to input CGST 1200, SGST 1200 and to cash 22,400. So that is goods purchase with CGST SGST 6% each. Now next one is goods of rupees 40,000 plus CGST SGST 6% is sold. So now we'll take it this one. On 3rd July, sold goods 40,000 with CGST SGST 6% each. Now we have sales, goods sales is credit income, sales account credit 40,000. Now CGST is calculated on 40,000 6%, that is 2,400. Output, because it is sales, that's why it is output CGST 6% 2,400, and SGST also same amount, as I said 50% share. So output SGST is 6% of 40,000 is equal to 2,400. So now cash received over here by selling of the goods, altogether we have received cash will be debit 40,000 plus 2,400 CGST plus 2,400 SGST, altogether 44,800. That is the cash received. So in the journal, cash account debit 44,800 to sales account to output CGST to output SGST 2,400 each, being sold goods with CGST SGST 6% each. Third entry, we have bought office furniture 5,000 with CGST SGST 9% each from Raghu. We will discuss it this one on separately, that is 7 July 2019, bought office furniture 5,000 CGST SGST 9% each from Raghu. So now we have furniture is there, assets purchase, so furniture will be debit, that is 5,000. On 5,000 9%, if you calculate CGST, will give 450 rupees. So input CGST is 450 and the same amount for SGST 9% on 5,000, so that also 450. So now our Raghu will be altogether, since it is purchase on credit, personal name is given Raghu, so Raghu credit will be 5,900. So our journal entry will be furniture account debit 5,000, input CGST 450, input SGST debit 450 to Raghu account 5,900, being furniture purchase from Raghu, CGST SGST 9% each. So that is third journal entries. Move to the next journal entry. Now I hope you have understood this one. We'll just take it. Sold goods 10,000, IGST is 12%. So to the monies in Sikkim, because your business in the WB West Bengal, now you are selling it to the Sikkim, so outside the state. So that's why monies account debit to sales account 10,000 to output IGST is 10% of 12% of 10,000, which comes 1,200. So being sold goods to monies, IGST 12%. So that is fourth one. Our next transaction is bought stationery 300, CGST SGST 6% each. So stationery you have purchased it, stationery debit, it is expenses, stationery account debit, input CGST will calculate 18 rupees 6% and SGST also 18 rupees to cash 3,336, being stationery purchase with interested GST 12%, that is 6%, 6%, 12%. That is the fifth journal entry. Now sixth one, we have bought goods 10,000 IGST 12% from S. Seth Brothers in Delhi. So we have purchased it from outside the state. So IGST will be applied. So purchase account debit 10,000. Input IGST account debit 1200 to S. Seth and Brothers 11,200, being goods purchase from S. Seth and Brothers with IGST 12%. That is the sixth journal entry. Now our last journal entry is consultancy fees. You paid it 4,000. It is expenses again with intrastate GST 18%. Intrastate means CGST, SGST 50-50%. So now consultancy fee is debit. Consultancy fees account debit 4,000. Input CGST because it 50%, so 360 will come, and input SGST will come 360. Altogether we have to make payment. Consultancy fees 4,720. That is GST is 18%. So that's the journal entry of this seventh transaction. Now we'll go for GST adjustment. Statement showing the adjustment of the GST. So we make one table over here where CGST, SGST, IGST and input and output SGST will be written over here. The first column is CGST, second was SGST, then IGST and total. Now first one, output SGST, if you take it from the journal you will find 24, 24, 12 and 6,000 total. Input SGST, if you take out all information from the journal, it will be comes like that. So the all total input CGST will be input GST will be and 2,228, both CGST, SGST and IGST is 1,200. So now net adjustment will come 372. Now adjustment entries. CGST, output CGST will be adjusted against input CGST, and output SGST will be adjusted against output SGST, input SGST, similarly IGST also. So now we have 2,028 output GST debit to input GST CGST 2,028, being CGST output CGST adjusted against input CGST. Now SGST also the same amount, output SGST account debit 2,028 to input SGST 2,028, being input SGST adjusted against output SGST. Similarly the output IGST account debit 1,200 to input IGST 1,200, that was adjusted. And now finally we have to make payment because IGST is nothing, only CGST and SGST remain. So output CGST 372, output SGST 372 to bank 744, that is GST paid to the government. Final amount will be paying to the government. So thank you for watching this video. The next